So, Roman Reigns retired The Undertaker clean, and the Cubs lost. Oh, good. I'm so glad I waited until 10:30 to go to bed to see that. Great. To think I could have been doing a race review that whole time, huh? Yeah. Wow. Great. Let's talk about trucks. So, Corbin wasn't in that race, so I don't care about the truck series anymore. Wonderful. It's a good thing that Moffitt and Enfinger and them guys give me a reason to tune in, because now that Corbin's out of the way, it's kind of feeling like Mark Martin in a way. Because when he was doing his bullshit in 2007 when he didn't race because of stupidity, that's how I felt going into this. Because Corbin was supposed to be in the race, and then he wasn't in the race. And then it felt just like, well, I don't care anymore. The only reason I wanted to see the truck series this year is now not in the race of the truck series. Regardless of how great the truck series is, the only reason I wanted to watch it was because Corbin was going to be in it. But now I don't care. That being said, it was still a great race. But what did you expect? It's a truck series. So, but this is my favorite part about frickin', oh man, I just love it when we have a truck race but no Xfinity race. Because where are all the Cup leeches gonna go? Oh yeah, they're gonna go to the truck series. And lo and behold, not even the best series in NASCAR is safe from Cup leech circle jerks. Because while there are only 2 Cup guys in this race, they still managed to circle jerk the field, which is kind of impressive. Not gonna lie. But don't worry, everyone tried their damnedest to make it interesting. I gotta thank the future of NASCAR, Austin Cindric, for pretending like he mattered and then causing a race-altering caution. Gotta love that. That's the future of the sport, everyone. People who are the fucking 16-year-old kids of the team owners that are gonna get rides for free just because of their names. Lovely. So now you get, well, it's been like this for like the past 3 years, but now you've got 0 talent in the truck series. The only legitimate talent is barely hanging on for the edge of survival with 0 sponsorship. I'm looking at you, Brett Moffitt. Moffitt's currently in a position to make the chase. I know we're 3 races into the season and all, but he's in a position to make the chase, and I'm just astounded that there are still teams that are this competitive that have blank frickin' cars. It's like a Saturday night short track race, except it's not at night and it costs way too damn much. Why is my cruise control not kicking in? I'm about to kick someone in the face for this not kicking in. But anyway, yeah, it was the truck series, which means it was great, and that's about it. Moving on. And I mean, I could just gush all day about the truck race being great, regardless of the circle jerkiness. I'm just making sure that it's still running. I don't want to have this recording. I don't want to be shouting at nothing. I do that enough. I do that enough without this thing thinking this thing is recording. So anyway, yeah, I could talk all day about how great the truck race was. There was action all over the track at all times. It was great. It was great. Now let's talk about the Cup race. And my God, I don't know if it's just the racing this season being terrible or Martinsville being great. This race was great. Definitely the best one of the year so far. If Daytona was a bit less of a shit show, Daytona might have been better, but regardless, this race is still the best of the season. But then again, it really didn't have, see, the thing is, it doesn't have much that it needs to beat. This season has been shit so far. It doesn't have to be, you know, much to beat the rest of the races that played the season, but see, the thing is, it was better than last year's spring Martinsville race. So yes, I definitely say that this was a good race. And for the first time all year, you have to watch it not from 25 laps to go. This time you have to watch it from like 50 laps to go. Because holy shit! We had a good 20-lap battle for the lead. And I know it's just Martinsville and all, and it's a short track and everything. So it isn't technically that long of a battle. I mean, we had Dover, which was like a 50-lap battle for the lead. But this was very, very good racing up front, even though there wasn't like many lead changes during that battle. It was still a great battle for the lead. And stuff exactly like that is what I want to see out of every track. Because getting up right behind Kyle Busch, well, it impacted his momentum coming out of the corner. Well, that's okay, because Kyle Busch was in the way and he needs to try and make the pass himself. He doesn't need to have aerodynamics play into the factor. This is what every track should look like as far as the battle for the lead is concerned. Right up behind each other and taking away someone's line doesn't cause them to lose all their momentum. If they could frickin' figure out a package that will do that at the 1.5 mile tracks, which they have, by the way. All-Star Race package, where is that? Yoo-hoo! People confirmed it in the comments section last week. It was a different package at the All-Star Race. Why aren't we using that package? It is infinitely better than this one. We only ran this package at Michigan last year, and it was shit both times, regardless of Larson winning. Both those races were, well, the second one was better, but not by much. Clean air is still God. You still can't run down the leader, and whoever is the leader will never get passed. The All-Star Race package had, well, the All-Star Race itself was memorable in all of the wrong ways, and the Open was some of the best racing of the entire season. Second only to Atlanta. So I don't know what the fuck everyone's problem is. But anyway, the race itself on Sunday, not much I want to talk about. There were a lot of interesting names through the field at all times, and I was really hoping that at some point someone would take 2 tires or stay out, and there were only like 3 guys that did it, but the guys that were up front that did it stayed up there just fine. It's clear that tires really didn't matter on the short run, like the under 50 laps run, too much. So I don't know why more people didn't take 2 over the course of that race. But whatever, it's fine. That's really all I wanted to say. This is my view for the next hour and a half, so that should be fun. So yeah, I'm gonna stop recording so I can focus on driving, but really not much to say beyond that. It was definitely the best race of the season, but I don't have very many words to describe it besides great, do more of this. Next race is Texas. Normally this would mean bad things, like last year would have meant night race, which means it was shit, and also Texas, which means it's shit. But now it's a day race, and it's a new track surface, so we're going into this race with a whole lot of question marks, and I'm really excited to see what happens. But if it turns out just like every other race this season, I'm gonna be like, fucking whatever. And if it turns out to be great, that's not good, because that means that tracks are gonna start getting repaved. Hopefully reconfigured in the way that Texas is as well, but that does mean that things are gonna get repaved. Fucking A birds, man, fucking A birds. But yeah, as far as this is concerned, I think you get the idea. So I'm gonna focus on driving now, and hopefully not dying on my way back to goddamn college. But after this week, 1 month left. 4 weeks remain. Technically 5, but who cares? Actually, it's technically 6, 5.5, counting finals week. Almost getting the fuck out of this place for the summer. College is almost out for the summer. Look at that truck. You probably didn't see it. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna focus on driving. Bye.